Bill here again. We're on a chilly morning here in North Carolina, right here at the end of March. So I know everybody's sick of the winter like I am, and maybe we'll get some springtime. We'll certainly do it. Well, another week's gone by, more progress on the 8 bottom plow. And like I told you, I didn't suspect any surprises, but I found one. And let me correct myself on my last video. I was talking up here, I had to make these longer up here. What I meant by two longer, I had to make it accommodate 2 more bottoms. So I told you I was going to add on to the front. I found it's going to be the best add on to the rear. So I moved the beam forward, added this bottom right here. I'll go over the gauge wheels next. And it ends, the 6th bottom ends right here. This is the beam I'm going to use to come over to here. And the way this is going to be done, and this beam is nothing, it's just put up to help support that while I'm working on it. The way this is going to be done, this beam will come over into here and be like an alligator. The bottom part of the channel will be cut out here on this one, and on the other one the top will be cut out. They will actually clamp on top of each other, and the bolts will go right back through to make a strong joint. And this will be just like this, and that'll get the backbone complete on it right there. And that is one of the big main things, and once they get that done, I think the rest of it will move along. Again, famous last words. Also this week I added my gauge wheels. The gauge wheels will work exactly like this number 70 plow here. I got to cut a little bit of the beam off, and then it bolted right back down to this the trip box right here. All these trip boxes are pretty standard. All the stuff on this will work on that and all around. I'll cut this off right here at the front, right here. See this right here? I'll cut this off right here. Then this will go down and bolt right to this trip box. And these are 2 bearings right here. I'll have to make brackets to hold those and support this wheel. That'll be my front furrow wheel. This is a 14-inch plow. This come off a 14-inch plow, so everything is working perfect for that part right now. And this gauge wheel over here is the left-hand one off the number 70 plow. And this is pretty much where it's going to go. I'll have to make brackets to support this, but this is all looking good. I'm very well pleased with that. Now, and this coulter over here, what this is made of right here, is a spreader bar right here, main spreader bar. I cut that in here of another one I had, and I put this in here to hold this front coulter. And also this right here, I had this extra bar for extra strength. And I will I'll take these inch bolts and I'll weld them in here like this. And then come back in here like this. And clamp that to that for support. How that'll work. And of course I got to make these longer for the same thing to clamp that on. And I'm going to put a couple more in here. This is the actual hitch. It's a hitch off an old King chisel plow I found. This is how the hitch is pretty much going to work on this plow right here. And so I can get my quick hitch into it. And then on this side here, this beam right here is the other part of this spreader bar. I flipped it over backwards and use it here for this port. And of course this is doubling up the strength. Then to get some support out here, I'm going to be running a piece of 1'3" flat bar or channel or something. Will come back and tie right into here. And that'll cure that. And then the rest of the hitch right here for the top link, haven't quite made my mind up yet. I don't know why I really need it, but I know on the 10 bottom on the 4300, they had a round bar come up here like this. Here, they didn't mount it on the plow, they mounted it on the hitch, and it would flex, and they hooked a chain that went back to approximately the center line of pull on this plow right in here, went right back here. I'm using the quick hitch like I got the hook up top. I'm I'm kind of wondering why I need that arch. Why not run and drop a chain and top of that hook on that thing, and I think it'll work. One of the things you got to work out. And now we'll leave this gauge wheel pretty much right here. On the 6th bottle when I got it, this is all these 500 series plows. This is where their gauge wheel is normally anyway, on the very last bottle. Leave it there. And then this rail right here, I've got to add a rail for the bottom back here. Because remember, I added one in the front, I'm adding one to the back. So I've got to make a duplicate, pretty much best I can tell, of this rail right here. And what I'll do, once I get this is the main thing I've got to get done to the backbone of the plow, get this built. And then everything else should fall in line. I'll come over here and find out where I got to bend it, and come over to here and drill 2 holes to try to duplicate what this is right here. And then once I do that, then I got to make some type of linkages in here. I think I'm just using ratchet turnbuckle, something like that, on the front gauge wheel and this one. And then, of course, I had this chain here up at the front, and I'm pretty much ready to try her out. I'm really getting anxious now, but I don't think I'll be making as much progress in the next few weeks as I have this past week. I have other things to do, and we'll just, but we'll keep you posted. And it's been an interesting project, and I'm looking forward to turning some dirt with it. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.